G'day folks, this is our survival guy with Ultimate Survival Gear, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Leatherman Sidekick. Now as you can see, the Leatherman Sidekick over here, that's how it is folded up. Comes inside a nylon case with a velcro closure on the front and a 2-inch belt loop at the back, which would fit most tactical belts. The material is made of ballistic nylon, I believe. Now onto the Sidekick itself. Now first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the spring-loaded pliers. You can see the spring load there. You've got a wire cutter at the bottom which can handle most gauges of wire. Needle nose pliers and your regular pliers in the middle. On the outside, accessible from the outside, we've got a 420 high carbon steel blade, as you can see. That in for the camera, and it's got a thumb stud on it for easy access on the outside. It's a great blade, cuts well, pretty sharp, although not razor sharp, as in being able to cut the hairs on the back of your hands. Also got on the outside here a fine-toothed Japanese style bladed saw, which is great for cutting through small branches and doing just general bushcraft tasks. That's one reason I chose the Sidekick over the Wingman, because the Wingman came with scissors and the Sidekick came with a fine-tooth saw, and for survival purposes a fine-tooth saw is much more important to me than a pair of scissors. It's just something that comes down to personal choice, but I decided to go with the saw as that's what I would use the most. Now as you can see, the tools are not accessible from the outside of the pliers themselves, like most multi-tools, but this is something that I guess you could say is trademark of Leatherman. Let's see, there we go, not accessible from the outside, but when you open it up it is accessible, and what you do to make it accessible is to push it from this way like that. So if we can see on this side, we have a flathead screwdriver and a fillet head screwdriver, denoted with the sign minus and a plus for convenience. I think that's all that's on that side. This side here, let's push it out. Use your little fingers sometimes, get it out because it can get stuck. We have here a separate serrated blade. Now a lot of people prefer separate serrations to the fine edge blade. So most people don't like combinations. I prefer it this way as well. This blade here is great for cutting through seat belts and also for other things the fine edge might struggle with. Next up we have you could call that a nail file, and a smaller screwdriver there, and also a rule at the back, not sure what that's for. The can opener here, which is pretty sharp, really good for opening cans. It's always great to have a can opener on you. And lastly we have a circular, what's that called, keyring thing to attach to your keyring. So yep, the Leatherman Sidekick really is a great mid-range, medium-duty multi-tool. I'm really impressed with it so far. The belt clip at the back is pretty good, although it is a little bit wobbly. As you can see, there's some play. I like the case that goes with it as well. It's really handy to keep it on my belt, as opposed to using the clip on the back. So I mentioned before, it is quite wobbly, so I prefer to keep it in the case. And that's the end of our review today, and check us out on YouTube, Alt Survival Gear, Facebook, Alt Survival Gear, and Twitter.com, Alt Survival Gear. Thanks.